Today, guys, we are going to take the cheapest 2015 3/4-ton Chevrolet on the road, and we're going to put it to work. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Weston. How are you guys doing today? Well, today, we're going to do it. We're taking the 15 for a spin. Now, there she is in all of her pride and glory. She's kicked off her work clothes, and now we got her in a prom dress. She looks good. We got all of her center caps on her. She was missing all of them before, but we got that done. We got the chrome front bumper on, which you guys saw in the last video. Got her cleaned up a little bit, washed her off, which that wasn't that big a deal, just took some water to it. And look at that, we've got a mirror. We can see all of our haters on this side now, and you're not even gonna believe it. We put the door panel on. I know, I can't believe it either. Interior's still a little dirty, but it's not bad. And I don't know if I showed you guys this or not. Let's see, where is it? This was on the key when I bought this truck. A 2500 knocker. Have you ever seen a 2500 knocker? I didn't know Chevrolet made one of them. Evidently this was one. Well, guys, we had a change of plans. Instead of doing the test drive, we're gonna put her to work. My cousin just called me a second ago, and he's got a truck that needs to be hauled to Wichita. So we figured this would be the perfect opportunity. We're gonna take and hook up the old 15 to the trailer, load that truck up, and take it to Wichita. Anyway, that's the truck we gotta take to Wichita. That's the red trailer that the 15 came on. And look, there she is. She's hooked up. Trucks go on the trailer a lot easier if you put the ramps down. Don't try to put trucks on trailer without ramps down. It doesn't work very well. Looks like it.
Forward a little bit. A little bit more. You're good.
Phone call. It's Beyonce.
You wish.
I know. I know, guys. You're surprised. She runs and she don't knock. You know what? I'm kind of surprised too. You know, I've taken a look at this. The check engine light's not even on. So that only can mean one thing. We broke the check engine light. We are on our maiden voyage. Now, it may be surprising to you guys, but I didn't drive this truck at all. Once she was in the shop, you know, and we heard the knocking noise, I really didn't want to take it out and make sure the tranny was good with it knocking and blow a rod out of the side of the motor. So we got the motor in here. This is kind of our first trip in it, and we're in high gear. So I can confirm the transmission's good. And it would be very unlikely that the transmission and the engine was bad, but I'd be lying to you if I said that I haven't had it happen to me before. So we do want to look out for things like that. But it does run good, it drives good. We're doing about 65 miles an hour right now, and we're cruising right on down the road. It holds the road pretty good, shifts through all the gears. It's not overheating yet. We don't got no major leaks, so we must have done something right. They got road construction up here. There's got one lane shut down. That'll give us time to put our seatbelts on. Ta-da! I'm magic. I can also make cake disappear. The thing I love about a project is getting it done. When you slam the hood and pull it out of the shop, nothing's leaking on the ground, it's sitting there purring like a kitten. There is nothing like that feel of accomplishment there. And that's what I have right now. I mean, it's awesome. We're cruising down the road, everything's holding together. We haven't lost oil pressure or overheated yet, so it's a good day. And that's the thing I've always liked watching on YouTube videos, is the progression of projects. I like to see where things start, and I like to see where they end, and I like to see the end result. And that's kind of what this channel's about. I've got a lot of projects that I take from one extreme to another. You know, I've got that, like this truck here, it started out as a knocker. And, you know, we fixed it up and we spruced it up a little bit. You know, it had a couple things that was broken on it. And now we've got a fully functioning, running and driving truck. Don't have a whole lot of money in, and that makes me happy. Whew. Well, as you guys can see, the weather turned to heck on us. If you don't like the weather in Kansas, wait 5 minutes, it'll change. But look, she made it. So we're to the place where we need to unload this truck now. I'm really happy with the way this thing pulled. When I put this truck on this trailer behind my 3/4 ton Dodge diesel. It squatted a lot more than this truck does, and I forgot this truck's got aftermarket helper springs on the rear end. And you know what? It really did help. Anyway, guys, we got the truck hauled up here to Wichita. The 15 did great. I forgot about them overload springs on the back, but it really helped level out the load, and them things are awesome. It barely squatted any, even with that half-ton crew cab on there. And we maintained 75 mile an hour all the way up here. We haven't blown no head gaskets yet. She still ain't knocking. She didn't overheat. She still got oil pressure. I'm gonna call this day a success. Anyway, guys, now it's time to get down to brass tacks. Basically, I'm gonna tell you what I got in this truck. So obviously I bought the truck for $7,500. Then I had $60 in fuel to go get it. And that was just down there and back. I had another 50 bucks and a front bumper, that chrome front bumper I put on it. And I bought that at an auction 2 years ago when nobody needed front bumpers for them trucks yet. Put a set of center caps on it. And that was about 60 bucks for a full set. I kind of buy a couple sets at a time, just put them over in the corner of the shop whenever I need them. And then it comes down to the mirror. The mirror I had to give, now that normally that's a $300 mirror. The mirrors are very expensive. It's power, it's telescoping, it's got the LED turn signal on the front side and the back. So it's a very, very expensive mirror. Normally they're about $300. We shopped around a little bit and I was able to get one shipped to my door for about $150. So we got a good deal on that mirror. And it comes down to the most expensive part, the engine. Now, if I had to go out and buy that engine, I'm probably looking at probably $2 grand. Plus, I would have to give them my core, my old engine that's sitting over there on the engine stand. The truck that I pulled that engine out of was already paid for off of other parts I pulled off of it. So out of pocket, it didn't cost me anything. But if I did not have that truck and did not have that engine, I would have still had to go give $2,000 extra for that engine someplace. Okay, guys, this is my cash out of pocket to fix this truck and get it back on the road. $7,760. Now, if somebody else would have had to take and put this truck together, they would have probably been, $9,760, I would just say, adding $2,000 for a motor. So somebody else to put this truck together would have been probably $9,760, which that would still been a deal for this truck. And if I was in the position to where I didn't have a motor, I would still jump on that every day of the week because it's still worth that every day of the week. Well, guys, I think we're going to conclude it there. This has been the story on what I believe to be the cheapest 2015 3/4 ton Chevrolet on the road. She's wound up good, and she's a good truck. Everything's turned out great, so it's time for her to ride off into the sunset. Now, if you guys like these kind of videos, hit that like button, comment down below what you think, and make sure you hit that subscribe button because we've got a lot of neat videos coming out. I also started an Instagram, which the Instagram will be down in the description. So I'm going to start taking pictures. I don't know if they're going to be any good, but you might like them. So follow me there, and we'll see you guys next time.